So, I agree with you again. Do you think we need that back in Philly again?
Oh, the drug corner thing? Oh, absolutely. And the abandoned cars.
Yeah,
we took 38,000 abandoned cars off the street in 40 days.
Yeah, you the reason why I got my driver's license. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because y'all, when you started that, when they was taking people's cars, I had to go get right. So that was a good thing.
There were 40,000 abandoned cars on the street. Guess how many on the street now? 40,000. Because I got called by a council person and said, "Tell us how you did it."
Now, well, listen. When I speak of the Operation Safe Streets, like you did, when I say now about the crime in Philadelphia, when I bring it up, they say, "Well, there's no budget to pay the cops." What do you feel about that?
There's plenty of budget.
Well, why? Some people, it's not all. Some people say that. They say, "Well, we can't do that because there's no budget." When you had them 2 cops on every bad corner, crime dropped. It dropped. So now
people go walk to the store. They didn't have to come in at night.
Yeah.
Nowadays they got to go in. That sun goes down. They got to go in.
You're right. You're right.
They can't be outside.
So what you think?
Plenty money.
Plenty money, right? That's just cap.
Plenty money. That's just.
Yeah.
What we have in this city is money, but we have the wrong priorities.
Gotcha. So what do you think the priorities are then?
You know, that's really hard to tell, right? I mean, unless you're actually looking at all the detail of the budget, that's hard to tell what they're doing with it. I do know that in 2018, we do a 5-year plan. There were $2.5 billion worth of real estate tax increases in it, and nobody knows what happened to the money. I am not joking.
That's crazy.
Nobody knows. Now, the previous administration, when Kenny first came in, they couldn't find $50 million. Remember that?
I heard about that.
Yeah, they couldn't find $50 million. So what we have down there now is a mayor who's out to lunch. I mean, he's already checked out. And it's very difficult to have an efficient, effective government when you do not have a mayor watching the money, riding herd on you just can't. So we're stuck until January of 24.
So let me ask you this. If you was mayor next week, what would you change? What would you do to alleviate the crime that's in Philly right now? What would be your first priority?
How much time do you got?
Not that much.
Well, here's what I would do. Mm-hmm. I bring back the reentry centers. When I went out of office, if a guy got out of jail today, we gave him a place to sleep. Okay. Not tomorrow, today.
Okay, I got you.
I would bring back all those after-school programs. We have 50,000 slots.
Okay.
I would bring back the curfew centers because we had curfew centers. And young kids all running around, we had curfew centers. I would bring back this thing that we did a thing called conflict resolution training.
Okay.
We trained thousands of people in how to deal with conflict. Neighbors are all up in each other's face. I bring back all of that.
But did you think that would eliminate the crime though?
Oh, yeah.
Philly now is
absolutely.
terrible.
I would probably double the staff of the Human Relations Commission. Okay. Half of the crime that gets done out there now is people getting all up in people's faces and stuff. And if you had Human Relations Commissioners and if you did conflict resolution training, people would know how to deal with those situations. They don't know how to deal with them now. But it's a whole long list of things. And it's no panacea. It's no one size fits all. And what you really need to do is take probably $250, $300 million and just do all of that stuff. Now, that's not the entire list, but you just to do it all. In addition to a variety of that Safe Streets program where you shut down all those corner drugs. Now, the thing that people don't realize is when we took the abandoned cars off the street, it was a crime fighting thing. Because the guys used to sell the drugs out of the cars.
Okay, gotcha.
They stand next to the car. The stash is in the car. And so when they get arrested, they only get arrested for what they had on them.
I gotcha.
Because we defense lawyers, we say, well, how do you know who's that?
No, you're right.
Right? Now, the controversial thing that I want to talk about is site recognition technology. I'd have to have some conversations with people because this is where the world is going. Where the world is going, if you got a if you got a gun charge, if you fail to show up, if you got parking tickets, if you got court orders, if you're in violation, and you're walking down the street, that little sight recognition cameras will look at you.
I see what you're saying.
And what they would say is, oh yeah, Joe Doe is over there.